My name is Marietta Mahani, and this week's Aqua tip was inspired by one of the people in the Aqua mentoring group. Her name is Sharon Case. Now, she did something quite different from what I'm going to share with you because I want her to own that content, but and that's the content of the Aqua mentoring group, but it made me think about a cool exercise as well. And that's the best part. When you collaborate with other instructors, it sort of sparks off these ideas that you were, oh, I'd never thought of that. Here it is. So we've got the kickboard underneath one arm. We're going to be kicking the leg to the front. Now I've got the kickboard underneath my left arm. So the leg is going to go to the left. We're going to kick the leg out to the left, and then we're going to kick the leg to the back, and we're touching the bottom in between. So we go front, we go left, we go back. Now I'm using the board the whole time. My open hand is on top, so I'm not gripping the board, I'm not holding the board like this, my fingers on top, and I'm going to surf the board through the water to be able to assist me with creating that movement. So here it goes, this is what it looks like. So that's what I would set up for a level 1, because it's getting people used to using the board, and you have to press down quite firmly against the board so that you can create that movement. Now, when your clients are ready for level 2 is we stop touching the bottom in between each of the movements to the front, side, and back. And it looks like this. I lost it. Hang on, let's try that again. So we go front. Taking your legs from the side to the back, it's really intense. It's really intense. And this arm is getting a solid workout because I'm constantly pushing down against the board. Now, if you want to take it another step further, you can complete the circle. Front, side, back, side. Check this out. And it is way harder than using dumbbells or a noodle. Oh, it's great. It's a really cool exercise to do. So start with people going front, touch the bottom, side, touch the bottom, back, touch the bottom, then front, side, back without touching the bottom, and then go front, side, back, and then to the other side. You have to work so hard on this side. And of course, this exercise then gets repeated on the other side. So you can get some really good mileage with this particular little combination with all the built-in options, because it's a one-sided movement pattern, and then you repeat on the other side. Great abdominal exercise, I really like it, and it's quite challenging upper body strength, because you're constantly pushing down against the board, which activates your lats, but it'll also work the shoulders as well. And that is this week's Aqua tip. This particular exercise to demonstrate is going to require a couple of things. One, rubber bands. The rubber bands are important so that you can slip your hand through the rubber band so that your hand can be stable on the board. You could probably get away with one I like to use 2, and I have these really thick ones. That stops my hand from breaking them while I'm teaching the class. The second thing that you're going to need is a chair, and then you're going to need a bit of energy, because this one is not the world's easiest one to demonstrate. So with the first option where you're touching the bottom, you're taking your legs up, so taking your legs to the front. Now when you take your legs to the side, you've got to remember to take your legs underneath the arm that has the board. So for this example, you're going to push your legs out to the side, surfing the board across the body. Now this is great if you've got a chair that does not have the arms on each side, the armrests, because what you can do is lie sideways, place your left hand on the floor in this case, and then show what the right arm is doing. And then you can come back and touch the floor again. And then of course, you've got to take your legs to the back, which you're going to have to slide forwards onto the pool deck, take your legs to the back, and then touch the bottom again. So the full demo would be front, side, oops, and then down, and then touch the bottom again. So front, touch the bottom, side, touch the bottom, push the legs to the back, touch the bottom, and then start again. And the reason why you probably need to demonstrate the option 1 first is so that they can understand what they're expected to do, and you can use the chair to help you, because it's actually the demonstrating of this exercise that's quite challenging to do. Of course, you could just do to the front only and then do it to the side and put it together. That's another alternative as well. But remember where I said when I was in the water, it's going from the side to the back that really challenges your abdominals the most, even though the arm is just sort of resting as the board goes forwards. So once they've got that, that's when you can transition to the next exercise. Now, you may need to get off the chair for this one to make it a little bit easier to demonstrate. And again, if you've got a wet pool deck, just find something dry, because you're going to have to sit down on pool deck. So the legs are going to go to the front, to the side, here comes my personal trainer, and then your legs go to the back. So it's a little bit easier to demonstrate. If you've got reasonably good upper body strength and you can do a push-up, all you have to do is go front, go to the side, so you rock your body over, and then just roll over onto your knees and push your legs to the back, pushing the kickboard forwards. Now, that's great, because obviously the next option is actually a little bit easier for you to demonstrate again on pool deck. And let's see if Russell will let me use my own space. This is my space. So here we go. We're going to go to the front, to the side, to the back, and then to the other side. So remember, whatever's hard for them is usually easy for you. So this gets easier. And then you go to the side, push the board across your body, then take the board forwards as your legs go to the back, and then take the board to the side as you take your legs out. It's really important that they tuck their knees up, so demonstrate that as well, and make a point of telling them to tuck their knees in between each of the sides, and always to press down on the board with their whole hand, so their whole arm is on the board. This is a cool exercise, and I think that your regulars and your more advanced participants will really enjoy this, because it is a little bit more challenging. Great abdominal exercise, and that, my friends, is this week's Aqua Tip.